Hello everyone. I am coming on here to give you a short bio of who I am. I know I've been on here a few times before, talking and getting to know everyone. So I haven't really introduced myself. I just sort of like came on here and started talking, dropped a few tutorials. I've had a couple of my people from TikTok come over and follow me, subscribe to my page. The page was made to come on and give my students tutorials. Hello, hi Latoya. I'm coming on here introducing who I am, doing a little chatting. So actually my page I made was actually to come over here and give tutorials, talk to people, help people out in the t-shirt business. So for those that don't know, I am Kim. My name is Kim, but everybody calls me the t-shirt lady. So I just wanted to give you a short. Okay, Latoya, talk to me. You can send me a message on Instagram, or you can email me, or if you have my business number, you can call my business number because I'm on here. But I'm ready, so I'll give you a short description. I have been in the t-shirt business for a very long time, since I was 22 years old. I've been in the printing industry since I was 22 years old. I am 48 now. I have been doing t-shirts. I have been running my own business for the last 20 years doing t-shirts, printing, and things of that sort. So I decided this year, because social media has been going on for a long time, I've never really utilized social media. I never really thought I needed social media until of course, the pandemic. But at that time when the pandemic hit, I had stopped doing t-shirts. My business was closed because of health reasons and bereavement. I had lost two brothers right before the pandemic, so I was already on the sit back side. I had got really sick in 2017, so things kind of like stopped for me. So 2020 rolled around and I started getting back into business. You know, I got to sitting and got to thinking like, okay, Kim, you've been sitting down for 3 years. It's time to do something. Especially during the time when the pandemic started, because it was like do or die at that point. You had to do something. And I was like, okay, I had moved to a new state. I was in a different state. I wasn't in my hometown. But when I moved, although I hadn't done t-shirts in 3 years, I made sure that I brought my equipment to my new state, which was Georgia at the time. So I started slowly back doing my business. Like I say, I've been doing it so long, so it wasn't hard for me to get back into the game, because you don't lose it. So, but I was in a new area. I was in a new state, new city. So I started building slowly, and social media was popping, but I've never really utilized social media. So I was like, you know what? I don't think I want to go that route. But as time progressed, being bored at home, although I started getting back in the business, started making good money in my own way, I pretty much been in business long enough that I know how to get customers. I speak up for myself, and I carry my brand everywhere I went. So I started getting business customers like that. I went with what I know, and that's how I did it. So I also created a new business in the middle of the pandemic. I started my yard card business, and that was really hot because no one could go anywhere. So people wasn't having big parties and club parties and banquets or anything like that. They were partying at home in their yards. So that became real popular. So that was a good thing to do during the middle of the pandemic. It was a success for me. So, I'm still scrolling on the internet and looking, and I never knew that it was so many people that wanted to do t-shirts. By me not being on the internet, I never really paid no attention. Of course, YouTube has everything. I've used YouTube to do for like Photoshop tutorials or illustrated tutorials. So I've used YouTube, but when I started in this business, YouTube didn't exist. Google didn't exist. So everything that I've learned in this business, I learned through research, through trial and error. I've always was able to reach out to older printers and find my way with them. So that's how I basically learned the business. So I didn't learn on YouTube. I didn't learn, I didn't Google wasn't even popular in the 90s. Like, Google didn't get popular until, 2003, 2004, or something like that, 2002. But, anyway, make a long story short, last year I was really, on the internet and going on TikTok, going on Instagram, and I started seeing, like, so many people interested in learning how to do t-shirts and having a t-shirt business or having a t-shirt brand. And I was like, hey, where are all these people popping up from? Because, like I say, I've been doing this a long time locally where I'm from in Detroit. I've had store locations and everything, but I never knew it was such a need because I'm never been really an internet person. I say that on TikTok all the time. Social media is, when I say it's new to me, I'm new. Like, I'm still learning how to do tricks and stuff on here. So started scrolling and I'm like, man, there's people coming in from everywhere. So it's time for me to see what's going on. So I started looking at people and I seen so many teachers teaching. I have a t-shirt course. I'm gonna show you how to make $1 million, and I'm doing this. And I've made 3-point-something million. I've just started skin out, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute now. I've been doing this a long time, and I can't. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. So let me see what they teaching, because I may be doing something wrong. And I've been doing it a long time, and it's been paying my bills, paying my car notes, paying, it does what it needs to do. So it can be a very lucrative business, is what you put in it, as with anything. So when I started seeing these, and I started saying, oh, these people out here making millions. Let me see what they teaching, because I've been doing this a long time, and I ain't hit $1 million yet. So let me see. I'm just saying, like, I'm curious man, wanted to know. So I started looking on Instagram, and when I came to TikTok, I'm like, okay, they over here, they getting rich. I'm hearing people say, oh, you can make $10,000 a month. Take my course. So I'm like, okay, I don't know, because I know the business. So I'm like, maybe they doing something that I've never heard of. Okay, so I come back over here on YouTube, and I start seeing other people, talking about the business. So I started buying a couple of courses. I said, let me buy. I'm missing something. Maybe I don't know something, So after I bought the courses, I was like, I can't see nobody making $1 million with this, but okay. Let me study what they're saying. Did that. So then I started feeling like, okay, well, I must not know what I'm doing, or they must got a secret that I don't know about. So I started doing research, talked to a couple of the veteran printers that I know that's been in business 40, 50 years. And one of them came to me the last couple of days, and they said, Kim, you've been doing this a long time. Why would you even buy a book from somebody saying they made $1 million and you already know what to do? They not teaching you. They can't teach you nothing that you don't know already. It's about, what they're doing and how they're doing it, and that's not what you're about. So teach what you know. So that is who I am. I'm Kim. I am coming on here to teach the real inside about the t-shirt industry, about the t-shirt business. So I just wanted to introduce myself and let you all know who I was and what I was about. So you will be seeing me a little bit more often, talking to you, helping you. Like I have a t-shirt guide. So if you're in the business and you're not making any money and you're buying all of these courses, because no course that I have bought has taught me how to actually make money in the business with proof. So I came up with that because at the beginning of the summer, I knew I was going to be busy, and I knew that I was offering classes, and I had to stop on the classes because I knew I was going to have a long working summer. So I created the Ultimate T-Shirt Guide, which has done beautiful. I have had awesome reviews on it. So I know it's helping. I know that it is the truth. Like, really, it is. So I want to help a lot of people, but the thing is, it's so many people teaching t-shirt courses. Come to my course, I'm going to show you how to make $1 million. I'm going to show you how to do this, or don't use vinyl, only use this. I'm not about that. I'm telling you to try everything. All the methods work. So if you want to work and you want to put it in and you want to know the business, the inside of the business, not just the, you're going to make $1 million, follow me, buy my course, I'm not that person. I'm not getting ready to guarantee you make $1 million or $20,000 in a month. I'm not that person. I'm a realistic person, but I can help you get your bills paid. I can show you how to maneuver in this business and how to be successful in this business. And maybe you will make $1 million. It's up to you. Or, it's up to your consistency and your drive. I'm not going to guarantee what you make, but it is a lucrative business. So if you need help, you need t-shirt tips, I will be on here 3 times a week answering questions. So I hope that you all will catch me. I will be putting up the times Tuesday morning, what is going to be my schedule for YouTube, what my schedule is going to be for TikTok, and what my schedule will be for Instagram and Facebook. So stay tuned. I will be, like now I have tutorials that's on my page. If you need to catch for something, check them out. I have been MIA. I have been doing really busy on the back end of my business, getting things ready for the winter. So I took a couple of weeks off to make sure all of my stuff was straight and legit, and I revamped my website. I have been working. I've been working behind the scenes because I know shit gotta be, stuff has to be right, when you are presenting tutorials and stuff like that. So I just turned it up a little bit. So I will be back in full force Monday. I will let you all know my times and everything. But yeah, it's getting ready to be a good winter. And I will be very consistent from here on out. So thank you all for listening. Peace.